What's going on? He says all fine.
And here we are. Welcome back to the full game commentary and playthrough. We've got a lot of ground to cover today. Rescuing Sean unlocks 3 companion missions, and they are all missable. So we are going to do them today. There are no golds for these missions, they are all for fun. We can take as many health items as we want and play them any way we see fit. But first we have some party highlights.
Here we go!
I'm back home now. So everything's going to be okay. Uncle Sean is back. And don't you worry, Miss Grimshaw, you old crone. I'll keep them girls in line. If I have to whip them, I will.
One of my favorite lines, so sassy. Sean has to remind you that this is still a Rockstar game when all is said and done.
Somebody needs to.
And don't you worry, Mr. Pearson, you drunk old shitbag. It'll be nothing but the finest game in the pot. Now, Deadeye Maguire's back. And don't worry about nothing, Mrs. Grimshaw.
2 interesting things. Sean is a happy drunk, which is nice. I suspect Arthur is either a mean drunk or a sad drunk. And then during his speech, he specifically mentions Pearson and Miss Grimshaw, camp support, little picture stuff. He's not interested in robbing banks and burning down manor houses. He wants to build a home for himself and the gang. Now you have to dance with Mary Beth. There aren't that many quiet, truly happy moments in this game, and this is one of them. Let Arthur have this moment. And finally, Uncle has a campfire story about his time in Africa. The truth is irrelevant. This sort of explains Uncle's role in the gang. In 1899, there's no radio or TV. Literacy is sketchy and books are scarce, but you can always rely on Uncle to spin an interesting yarn around the campfire.
I ever tell you boys about the time I was lost in the Congo, became a living god for a few days? Seriously, it's a good one, and it's true, entirely true. Many, many years ago, I was selling camping supplies in East Africa. My lord, it was wild. Massive boys, them Congo Indians, average 9 feet tall, some even bigger. Now, we was riding down the river, you know, when suddenly our boat erupted into flames. The rest of the crew, they was eaten by hippopotamuses, rhinoceroses. I survived, you know. I got taken to a village in the trees. They'd never seen a white man before, and as luck would have it, they had a witch doctor who made a prophecy that a god would turn up, floating on the river, white as a cloud. So they made me a god. And it was fun for a few weeks. Then they tried to marry me off to the chief's daughter. Either that or sacrifice me to another god. When I said I'm not the marrying kind, they wanted to kill me and feed me to their pigs. I ran away and, well, I spent weeks in the jungle, gorging off giant cockroaches. Oh, God. True story. I promise you.
And then we went to see Flacco. So here we are at Charon Lake. We did find some wolves on the way here, which means I'm not going to charge in with the Andalusian and let the Del Lobos shoot a bunch of holes in our perfect wolf pelt and wolf carcass. I like to draw these guys out in the open on that frozen lake, and I always start with the lookout in the woods. And the game gave us an extra gun, so we have to stow that because I hate that double gun look in the cutscenes. here they come. Now I have to check all the weapons in case they dropped something interesting.
Man, talk to me. Flacco Hernandez, you in there? I didn't want trouble, but I'm just here to speak with you. About Boy Calloway? I'm unarmed.
I love this shot. I wish we could loot his gun belt and holster. Also, Flacco's a long ways from home. Arthur can't go to New Austin, but that doesn't stop New Austin from coming to him.
I just want to talk. About Boy Calloway?
Sure. Here's your message.
Flacco's gonna dodge left, or right, so you need to aim slightly to his left and let him fall into your shot. It's a timing issue. Make sure Flacco's face is in the photo. And here's a gold, even though I said we weren't going for gold this time. And this is the reason we're up here in the first place, Flacco's gun, probably my favorite cattleman in the game. I do wish the barrel was longer, but I really like the ivory grips. It looks great in the holster. Inside we get the Poisonous Trail treasure map and some supplies. Let me know in the comments if you want Arthur to go for that treasure. And this is interesting. This premium cigarette pack in Kentucky bourbon will respawn every time you visit the cabin. I made one of my first videos on this glitch, so I suppose I'm sentimental about it. And I do believe this is the first glitch I ever found in this game. I'll show you for old time's sake. You asked for longer videos, so here you go. We need to leave the cabin and the area. I found these trees to be a convenient marker. And when we return, just like magic, the cigarette pack and bourbon have spawned again. You will get a lot of doubles if you try to work this glitch, and the weather is hard on the horse and Arthur, so I can't really recommend it. But I'm glad it's still working after a year. Moving on, the first missable mission is this buffalo hunt with Charles.
What you preparing for?
The greatest of gifts.
An unguarded stagecoach.
No, you simple-minded fool.
Simple-minded fool, that's Charles showing affection. I know it's hard to tell. I like this mission because it features Arthur's friendship with Charles.
Bison.
Bison?
Bison, from which you can get anything. There's some over on the plains, I believe. I saw a couple a long way off.
Good luck.
You want to come with me? I'll show you how we hunt one.
Of course we want to come with you. It's not like we actually have a choice here.
Sure. Why not?
Mount up then. Let's go.
Girl? Hey, you're okay, girl.
You know, it was before my time, of course, but my mother used to tell me stories of how her tribe moved with the bison. They lived almost as one. Where the bison went, my people went. And they were the center of all life. We couldn't survive without them. They provided us with everything. Food, clothing, shelter, tools. There was a lot of respect.
Huh. I don't remember much of my childhood, but I think my people, well, we pretty much moved with the whiskey.
Well, my father did that too. Let's try over here, to the left.
I do love the landscapes in this game. I never get tired of the views.
Over there. You see them all? Incredible, aren't they? We should only kill one of them. I'll keep them ringed in and you see if you can bring one down. Okay? Clean as you can.
Okay.
This is an entire herd of 3 stars, the only one in the game. Hit anyone in the head and you are guaranteed a perfect pelt. You might need one for your satchel, so it's convenient to have the herd so close to camp.
Well done. All right. Skin and butcher it. Take the horns, too. Good job. Stow that on your horse and mount up. I want to go check something out.
Okay, let's go. Where are we going?
I thought I saw some scavenger birds over here. Just wanted to see what attracted them.
Okay, now we have to deal with the buffalo poachers. And we also get to see a rare moment where Charles loses control, but you can't really blame him.
No. Look. Bison. Shot and left for dead, it looks like.
Why would someone do that?
I don't know. But I see tracks heading in this direction. I say we follow them.
All right, lead the way. Been dead a couple of days at least. Could it have been an animal?
No, they've been shot. I just don't know why anybody would just leave them here to rot like that. Look, another dead bison. On that hill to the right. Come on. Shot and left for dead again. But this one looks fresher.
There's a camp there. I'm gonna take a look.
There are some random supplies you can grab here.
You find anything, Arthur?
Dogs haven't gone cold yet. Maybe half a day since they left.
Bison's been dead about the same amount of time.
So what do you want to do?
They could still be in the area. Let's get up higher, see if we spot anything. This way. We should have a good view from up here.
If you aim directly at the smoke, you can trigger some Arthur dialogue.
You see anything?
You see some smoke to the east. Maybe another camp. It's worth a look.
All right. Let's go. Bastards. Just killing for fun.
You think we can talk?
I don't kill for fun. I kill when I need to. Look, more dead bison. It has to be them. Come on.
Wait up. Yeah.
These poachers have some interesting horses, just saying.
Did you fools shoot those bison?
What's your problem?
I said, did you fools shoot those bison?
Calm down, you black or red bastard, whatever the fuck you are.
Did you shoot them?
Yes, we did. We shot them bison, we'll shoot you too if you don't get.
What business is it of yours? What? We...
It's that business of mine!
Good God, you're crazy! I got a family. A family. Don't shoot me.
Stand back, Charles. I'll get you some answers.
And Arthur is always happy to beat somebody up if it gets some answers, or even if it doesn't.
What the hell are you doing?
Why are you killing those bison and leaving them to rot?
I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it, tell us you're dead.
Oh, okay. We were paid to kill as many as we could and make it look like it was Indians.
The question is, who hired these poachers? My money is on Leviticus Cornwall.
Kill him, Arthur.
No, please, don't kill me. I'm begging you.
All right, get out of here.
Just don't shoot me, mister. I got a family.
And run away.
Why did you do that?
He didn't need to die. Maybe he'll go tell his friends now what happens to poachers.
I've seen enough of this. I'm heading back.
Okay. I'm gonna see if there's anything worth taking from their camp. I'll catch up with you later.
You get some honor if you spare him and some extra dialogue. Charles is in a bad mood again. The most important item in this camp is the poison knife recipe, and an apple for the horse. And also a corn for the horse. The poacher horses will run here and give you the opportunity to score a free thoroughbred or an Appaloosa. I do love the thoroughbreds, but I prefer the brindles. We'll wait for Chapter 3 or an O'Driscoll encounter to acquire one.
You'll be all right. Let's go, girl. Yep. Yeah. You're all right, girl.
Now we free roam a bit until Javier finds us. Bill needs rescuing.
Oh, am I glad I found you. Arthur, they got Bill.
What? Who has him?
Bountymen. I found their camp nearby. They got Bill tied up. I'm gonna go take care of it. Come on.
Oh, sloppy Bill.
And note how Javier's rocking the sombrero. He usually wears a bowler.
Yeah, well. You
All
coming?
right, lead the way. So how'd you find him?
He said he was going hunting. Never returned. I was able to track him pretty easily. Only a matter of time before they decide to pick up camp. Head for town to collect the bounty.
Guess we're in sights again.
When are we not, Arthur?
Fair point.
And we get some dialogue about how Bill is a screw-up.
What'll Dutch do?
Ain't for me to say. Doubt Bill will like it, whatever it is.
He's a problem. We all know it.
Is that for me to say?
I think it is, Arthur.
Well, let's save his ass first. Worry about how to
There
kick
they
it
are,
later.
on foot from here. Stake out your position.
Hey, you idiots ever hear of Dutch's bull?
Don't worry about targeting Bill, you can't. Just blast away, have fun. There's a lot of supplies and money in this camp.
Kill them sons of bitches! Just in time. Let's go! Get me out of here! I owe you fellers for this.
Damn right you do.
Well, I'm gonna head back to camp, find a bottle, and nurse these bruises.
Yeah. I'm headed to camp as well. Thanks, Arthur.
What's next?
That's one of the funniest lines Arthur says, for me at least. Take everything in this camp and don't worry about witnesses. There are none.
You know, you should get out of here for a bit.
God, that'd be nice.
And finally, we have Chez Porter, and it is Chez Porter, not Chez Porter. It's French. It means house of porter. It hurts my ears to hear Chez Porter. Please stop saying it.
You busy, Arthur?
Not too busy. Why?
I heard about a house. Could be interesting.
What kind of a house?
I don't know. A couple fellas I heard in town, they said it was really freakish. A family local boogeymen, I guess. But they're crooked in every way.
So?
Well, so these boys thought they were sitting on a lot of cash. They're highway robbers, kidnappers, apparently. They're well hidden in the woods.
That sounds pretty dubious.
Of course, yeah, it's dubious, but there ain't much risk of getting caught.
Okay, then. Let's go take a look.
Exactly. Just take a look.
Let's take a look. What harm could there be in looking?
It's up north, on the other side of the river from Valentine. Best way there is through Cumberland Falls, though. You know it?
Sure, more or less.
This cutscene is deceptively short for the distance we have to travel.
Whoa!
Let's grab the Lancaster.
Okay, we're pretty close now. Let's stop and go on foot.
The second long gun default is so annoying.
From here, just up the hill this way. Follow me.
"14 rounds of express ammo and we are ready to rumble."
We should be able to get a good look at the place. I want to make sure we don't run into any surprises.
Sure.
Apparently, this family's been isolated for so long, they started talking in their own weird dialect. They really don't like outsiders, especially on their turf.
Well, you just keep selling me on this job, don't you?
I feel like this encounter is a prelude to the Murphy Brood.
place, right? You got your binoculars?
Oh, there's a pretty big barn in the...
There are also horses in this camp, if you're interested, and I know you are.
back. It's not a bad place to start looking. There must be a lot of people living here. A large house. Stash could be in any one of them buildings, and who knows how many people are in there. I ain't sure about this.
Boy, I think we need to draw them out somehow. And I got an idea. Follow me.
All these trees, I can't get a proper look at the place.
Well, hopefully it'll make it harder for them to spot us, too.
Coast seems clear so far.
Yeah, so far.
Hey, keep it down. I hear voices. Come on, let's hide behind this shed. See if we can hear what they're saying. Just stay quiet.
This time what's now? Creepers, man. Don't score notions in the dippy Plymouth's head.
Where you been now, Newt? Don't be boiling now, Pappy. I's gone but 10 minutes I was.
You can hollygag all the now day long, 'cause Edie takes patrol now, don't you?
What? No, Edie get all the jam.
You shut your gulper, or I'll flagger your felt, I will. Release, pull it up, boy. Up. Go guard the shed.
Go!
You understand what they're saying?
Not much of it. What we doing, Javier?
Okay, you take cover by the rock over there. I'll create a little distraction, and then you jump them, okay?
What kind of distraction?
You'll see.
Be quiet.
Make sure you hide behind this rock. Pappy will see you if you choose the first rock. Consume all the health items you want, and that's probably one of the only times you're going to hear me saying that.
Oh, swanking heck!
What the hickory happened here?
Wait until Pappy gets into your field of fire and go to town. Move to your right. Take out Newt.
Nature's upon us. Defend your soldier. I'll flagger your felt. Swinging curve.
There's Edie. She gets all the jam. Raspberry jam. Now, if you want, you don't have to wait for Javier and you can improvise.
Where you been now, Newt? Don't be boiling now, Pappy. I's gone but 10 minutes I was.
And hollygag all the now day long, 'cause you...
Great shot, Arthur. Damn it, Arthur! You went too soon!
I decided to improvise. God damn it! Ah!
I don't see any more of them. All right, quick. Let's look for the stash.
They weren't shy about defending that barn. Let's check in there first.
Either way, you end up here. The big money's in the barn.
Has to be under here. There's no place else that could store it. Hey, Arthur. Give me a hand here.
Well, look what we have here.
I told you it was worth the trouble, didn't I?
Here, you take this. Let's split up. I'll meet you back at camp.
Sounds good.
And that cough doesn't sound good, if you know what I mean. And it's only chapter 2. Makes me wish we could spend more time in chapter 1. Go upstairs to the loft for more cash. And then this garden to our left has a bunch of ginseng. I have found it's good to keep ginseng on hand because it's an instant snakebite cure. Moving on, there's supplies and cash in both houses, but the main cabin has the most interesting item. And here is your new pump-action shotgun. Love the fire rate. Damage at close range is outstanding. You can literally decapitate someone. 5 rounds. I usually load it with slugs or incendiaries. Good times. Outside we have a buckskin American standard bread and a Tobiano American paint.
Easy, you're all right.
And on the other side, we have a red-brown Tennessee Walker and another American paint, which Arthur forgot to show you. He's distracted by his new shotgun. One of those horses has a gold nugget in their saddlebag, and all 4 of those horses will happily kick you in the face if you go looking for it. It's just not worth the effort for me. Okay, we got the side missions out of the way. I guess we'll go see what Herr Strauss wants next. I know some of you have been asking when Arthur's going to upgrade his satchel. He's done a lot of hunting off camera. The satchel is pretty much done. We might need a squirrel. I hope you enjoyed watching this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. Honestly, it's some of my best work on this channel. I'm very proud of this playlist, and I am especially proud of the community that has developed around it. Your views and comments, sharing your opinions and experiences in the game have built one of the finest Red Dead communities on YouTube. You guys should be proud. At any rate, Arthur's gonna go play with his new shotgun. Maybe he'll field test the semi-auto on those fellas at Hanging Dog Ranch. That might be interesting. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. I'm Superantonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
Sad in a good way, like a romantic poet.